o'clock this evening, a subject from Middletown Township, approximately 55 years of age, entered the Dick's Sporting Good behind me. He went to the gun area, asked to see a 12-gauge shotgun. While he's looking at the shotgun, Dick's has a policy where they have a gun lock on the trigger area so no one can manipulate the gun. He asked for the employee to take the gun lock off of the shotgun. The employee refuses, saying that it's policy that he can't take it off. At this point, the male produced a handgun, pointed it at the employee, told him to take the lock off. The employee took the lock off. At that point, he tells the employee to leave the store and call the police. He somehow obtained the ammunition for that shotgun, loaded the shotgun. He then wandered through the store. Employees emptied the store out. The first patrol officers on the scene confronted the subject. He then retreated into the male bathroom. SWAT team was called out. We responded. We hailed him for approximately 3 hours with no effect. We then used a robot to clear the rooms. When we got into the one bathroom, we could see the male laying on the ground. He was deceased of apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. We do have a history with this subject. 2002, there was another armed standoff with this subject where he was talked down. 2010, I believe, he was involuntarily mentally committed. And we had some other minor calls with him, but other than that, we don't have anything else.
So he had was it a revolver on him going into the store? That was his?
Yes, he had a revolver on him when he entered into the store.
Okay. And did he actually point that at the worker and make him take that lock off?
Yes, he pointed it at the worker and told him to take that safety lock off.
Lieutenant, how much worse could this have been? And obviously, it's anyway self-inflicted gunshot wound for this person, but he had 2 weapons and a box of ammunition.
This could have been a nightmare with people that were still in the store at the time, going around and had no idea what was going on. He was walking around with 2 loaded weapons. Thankfully, well, I mean, he was intent on hurting himself and no one else, which was lucky for everybody.
Can you talk to us about what he said inside? Some people were telling us that he told people to get out.
I did not get that information. I'm still debriefing with some of the other officers. The employees were telling people to get out. They did a very good job, the employees at Dick's. Got everybody out of the store, got all the employees out of the store very quickly, and even started notifying other stores.
And roughly how many people were inside the store?
I am not sure how many people. It was pretty crowded.
Is he pacing around the store prior to you guys getting here, or did he lock himself in the bathroom because he knew you were coming?
We don't know where he was prior to getting here, but patrol officers started clearing the store systematically, and they did confront him at one point, and he fled and retreated into the male bathroom.
Will you be taking a look at surveillance video?
Yes, we will. We can't do that at this point. We had to shut some of the power off to the building, and they're starting to power up now, so it's going to take a while.
Is next of kin being notified right now? Or
the next of kin is being notified right now. We're not releasing the name right now.
Can you tell us more about the 2002 incident and some of the past other
2002 incident that I'm aware of happened in Middletown Township. I don't have all the details. They came over and told us about it. But they did have an incident where he was armed before, armed standoff that took a while, and they were able to talk him down. That's what we're hoping that we'll be able to do tonight.
You can't give us his name, but what can you tell us about him? We're told he's a middle-aged man. Is he married? Children? Do you know anything?
I don't know if he has any children. I don't know if he's married. We were speaking to family members. He's approximately in his mid-50s. From what we understand, he's been involuntarily mentally committed before at some point. And the incident, obviously, in Middletown with the armed standoff, I don't know if he was charged for that or they just handled it the mental health route.
Did he know anyone in here at all? Or?
No, his relatives were here also. No.
How was he? Did not know anyone in the store, as far as you can tell?
As far as we can tell, he did not know anybody at the store.
How was he discovered?
What do you mean?
What, did you guys breach the bathroom?
We used a robot to go in and actually push the door open, and then we used a canine dog to enter to make sure it was safe. And then the robot has cameras on it, and we were able to see him there.
What point did you say he was pronounced?
It was obvious he was deceased when they went in.
But what time? Like you said, about 7 is when.
I would say about 11 o'clock, 11:05.
Did he shoot himself in the head?
No.
Chest.
It doesn't appear that way. We didn't roll him over. We're not sure.
Did you speak to him at all while he was in the bathroom?
No, he didn't make no contact with us at all.
Do you believe the shot was from either the shotgun or from the?
We can't tell at this time if it was a shotgun or a revolver. The coroner's on the way. We did not move the body at all.
Hank, did he leave a note or anything?
Not that we can see at this point. Like I said, once we determined that he was deceased, we just pulled out of the bathroom and we're going to let the coroner come in and do his job.
Did anyone report him missing or anything like that at the the hours leading up?
No.
And no family members said he made any type of threatening statements or anything beforehand?
No, family members said they've been in recent contact with him and everything seemed fine.
Lived by himself?
I'm not sure.
And it was his gun that he used to shoot himself.
We're not sure if it was his shotgun or his gun.
Is he actually a Fearless Hills man or Bucks? I know
He's Bucks County. I don't know specifically where he's living, what township he's living in at this time, or was living.
And he inquired about obviously ammo too. You know, can you talk a little bit more about what he specifically asked about in terms of the ammunition when he was talking to this clerk too?
He somehow obtained ammunition. We're not sure